Top 10 Worst Countries for Education. It is sad that in this present world where many countries are advancing on every front, there still are some countries with the worst education system in the world. In this video, we will explain top 10 worst states for education. Stay connected with us to know all that and watch complete video. 1. Niger. This West African country of 21 million tallies their mean years of schooling at a mere 1.5 years. The least literate nation in the world, a little over 15% of adults can read and write, only 5.2% of Niger citizens have any secondary education, and nearly 31% of those who attend drop out in primary school. In Niger, it is worse for young women as the rate of uneducated women is high. In 2012, 70% of the poorest girls in this country had never attended primary school. For those who managed to attend, it was a serious financial struggle to be able to meet up the financial demands and other school supplies. No wonder that the number of years Niger expects its students to complete is less than 6 years. 2. Burkina Faso. This volatile African country has a population of nearly 19 million inhabitants, doesn't expect that students will spend up to 8 years in school. Just 29% of adults in the country are literate, and only 2% of citizens in the country have any secondary. On the positive side, Burkina Faso has made some improvements to ensure there is a reduction in gender gaps in education, kudos to government support and policies. 3. Mali. Acquiring a proper education in Mali could be more of a fable. Students in primary school essentially have a 50-50th chance that their teacher is properly trained and equipped to teach, since only 52% of the 18.2 million West African nations are. According to a UNESCO report, the country has more than doubled their primary school enrollment while reducing their pupil-teacher ratio by about 14 pupils per teacher. Primary school enrollment notwithstanding continues to rise as well. For the Central African Republic, they are rated 19th last in the world due to THEIR 56.6% adult literacy, but their education levels are still taking a backseat to the mass exodus occurring within the country that's referred to as ethnic cleansing. The country is currently experiencing internal violence with people being killed by shooting, machetes, lynchings, torture, explosion, and burning. The religious clash has caused the death of thousands and displaced millions from their homes since the beginning of the violence in 2012. UN officials are still pushing for increased education efforts in the country and are aiming to improve education levels amongst refugees despite the violence. 5. Ethiopia. This country has some of the lowest educational statistics in the world. The educational system in Ethiopia looks bleak for the country's schoolchildren. The country has a gross enrollment ratio of 5.5%. It would have been a hopeless situation, but a recent World Bank publication states that the World Bank's Board of Executive Directors has agreed and approved major financing for Ethiopia to transform the quality of its education for more than 21 million schoolchildren in primary and secondary schools. 6. Eritrea. The average student in Eritrea drops out of school before the age of 10. Eritrea has also experienced a shortage of teachers in recent years. Eritrea boasts one of the highest adult literacy rates on this list, with a 67.8% adult literacy ratio. This is a sign of a glimpse of hope. The maximum number of years spent by schoolchildren is 4 years in school is all that people in a nation of 6 million in East Africa get to experience, on average. Due to conflict, the country can't contribute much, either. Eritrea spends just 2.1% of its GDP on education. 7. Guinea. Inability to pay school fees often hinder children in developing countries from being able to attend school and acquire needed knowledge, according to UNICEF. This is the case that may be occurring in Guinea, one of only 13 low or middle-income countries to charge secondary school fees. The West African nation has a population of 11.8 million and enrolls just 38% of its secondary school-age population. 8. Pakistan. Pakistan is ranked 11th. Pakistan's education troubles are heavily affected by the country's strong religious background and also the role of the influence that the militant Taliban have in much of the areas in Pakistan. 9. The Gambia. Gambia adult literacy is rated 50%, the 11th lowest adult literacy rate in the world. There is only a 4.1% tertiary enrollment ratio for the national education system, which comprises 574 schools in the Gambia. 10. Angola. The 10th and last on the list is Angola. Angola has the highest adult literacy rate, ALR, on this list of 70.1%. the South African country still clearly stands head and shoulders above its continental compatriots on this list. In fact, in accordance with UNESCO's Education for All program, Angola has made every effort to increase and improve the national education system, with the hopes to achieve its goals by 2015. Currently, the Chatham House of the United Kingdom has proposed a joint effort to help the coastal African country achieve and surpass the initiatives proposed. Thank you very much for watching our video. If you like it, give it like, and if you want more interesting videos like this, don't hesitate to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon.